Hello, my name is Eva and I'm environmental analyst at the Trend is Blue. Today I'm going to talk about recycling. My presentation will include why do we need to recycle, what is wet recyclables, what is dry recyclables, business involvement and where our recyclables go to. Recycling is a process of turning waste into a new substance or product. Why recycling is so important? Because recycling preserves resources. It helps extraction of raw material. It helps to protect resources and protect natural habitat. It protects resources not only for us, but also for our future generation. Moreover, recycling saves the energy. Substantial amount of energy could be saved through the recycling, and less energy is needed to produce from recycled material than to produce from the raw material. Recycling helps to protect the environment as well. There is no need to extract, process of raw material, and the same way there is reduced pollution of air and water. Because it saves the energy, it also reduces green gases emissions. In the United Kingdom, recycling saves more than 18 tons of CO2 a year, which is equivalent of taking 5 million cars off the road. The recycling, lastly, it reduces waste produced to landfill, which also reduces methane production and pollution reduction. The European legislation has shaped the way how the United Kingdom waste legislation look like. In particular, has a particular influence on recycling. As we can see here right now, the main stress is on waste prevention and preparing for the use. Just under this one, recycling is also the most desirable option. That is the desirable option. There are other recoveries, such as incineration, which is burning of waste with energy recovery. And the least desirable option is disposal to landfill without any energy recovery. As we can see here from this pie chart, if we sum up everything, 40% of household waste, the most popular waste such as plastic, paper, glass and aluminium, it counts of 40% of total waste production in a house. Moreover, the another percent could be also recycled through recycling of food waste and garden waste. Recycling can be divided into two groups, which I already mentioned. Dry recyclables, the most popular recyclables, which are aluminium, glass, paper and plastic, and wet recyclables, such as food waste and garden waste, which later on could be composted, another way of recycling. Wet recycle. Food and garden waste can quickly become very nutrient used as a composting. Composting is a natural process of organic material conversion by microorganisms into earthy, dark, crumbly substance that enriches soil called compost. Why the compost is so important? Because it diverts waste from landfill, can be used instead of expensive chemical fertilizer, saves natural habitat of carbon-rich peat soils, and the same also reduces greenhouse gases emissions to the earth. Can be applied on gardens, in landscapes, in horticulture and agriculture, replacing the peat soils which I recently extracted for agricultural use. How to make compost at home? To make a compost at home, we just need a composting bin. To the bin should come brown and green products. Brown products such as cardboard, eggs and fallen leaves. And green products such as from the kitchen, easily tea bags, fruit scraps or vegetables peeling. Those should be in proportion 50 to 50, which should be put in a composting bin. We don't put in a composting bin meat, dairy products, nappies, dogs and cat waste, which can cause contamination of the compost. That bin should be placed on a semi-sandy bare soil and should be wait for 12 weeks in order to obtain proper compost. The most popular dry recyclables, which I've already mentioned, paper, plastic, glass and aluminium, which comprise of 40% of total household waste production, make such a huge amount that that's the reason why they are so important for recycling. That's the reason why they play such a huge role in recycling. Paper. 100% in the United Kingdom of newspaper is made from recyclable paper. 70%, paper uses 70% less energy and half of the water than producing from raw material. Most United Kingdom paper is produced from the sustainable forestry, which comes mostly from Scandinavia. Every 1 ton of recycled newspaper prevents 2.5 tons of CO2 emissions and can save 17 trees. Plastic. In the United Kingdom there are 2 types of plastic widely recyclable, PET and HDPE. They are usually bottle plastics. The production of plastic right now is 20 times higher than it used to be 50 years ago. Plastic made from recyclables saves 90% of energy. It uses only 10% of energy to produce plastic from recyclable. Recycling of plastic helps also to preserve non-renewable fossil fuels such as oil used in plastic production. In general, 8% of total global fossil fuel productions, it comes